The first Pride Parade in Puerto Rico was in 1991. And I had just graduated from college and I saw it in the newspaper and I didn't go and I regret it. But fortunately, I have been able to go to Pride more recently. The 25th anniversary of Pride, the post 2000 Pride. Well, there's several Pride parades in Puerto Rico. The largest one is in San Juan, and that was really interesting because there were two competing parades. Christina Hayworth, a transgender activist, created her own parade, and she was going to walk by herself, and which makes no sense. And then a group of activists created another one, but she's the one who got the official permissions. So actually, they needed to talk to each other. That was in 1991. So 2019. That's a lot of pride. Puerto Rico, even though it is such a small island, actually has multiple pride events. And one of the ones that I like the most is in the southwest of the island, in Cabo Rojo, in Boquerón. So Boquerón Pride, it's really a beach party. There's a small parade, but it's really a lot more about hanging out in a bathing suit. And what's so interesting is that Cabo Rojo is a small municipality. Most people would never think that, cosmopolitan, modern, progressive identities can flourish in a more rural, more remote area of the island of Puerto Rico. But it does, and people love it. So people, every June they pencil in all of these events. Gay Pride in Latin America is quite fascinating. Sao Paulo, Brazil has the largest pride parade in the world. Literally thousands of people go. I have been to Gay Pride in Rio de Janeiro, which is also amazing. I went to the first Gay Pride parade in Lima, Peru, and it was really interesting because I went with a group of friends, and immediately we went to we went to journalists and said that we were international scholars and artists that were here in solidarity with the first Gay Pride parade. So immediately they started interviewing us. They put us on stage. It was hilarious and amazing. But it just talks about how the possibilities, the potential for gay pride in different places. At the same time, I think it's really crucial to understand that there's many different marches or events. So, for example, Dyke March in New York City, which is a very radical moment for women or for feminist people to organize. Trans Pride, which is, there's always these competing events. And I think these competing events are crucial because, well, first of all, they highlight the fact that there are tensions, there's multiple perspectives, and that for some people, the political aspect is still crucial. And sometimes that political aspect is incompatible or does not go well with the more celebratory aspect. For some people, it is crucial to have both a march or a parade that is more clearly about staking or stating political needs, as opposed to a march that is really more about celebrating our lives. In 1970, a year after Stonewall, people in New York City felt that it was really crucial to celebrate, to mark the Stonewall Revolt. Maybe, I don't know that they were thinking of celebrating as much as making an intervention, right? Organizing that group of people. And Silvia Rivera, the Puerto Rican, Venezuelan, drag queen, transgender woman, was at the front. Martin Duberman says she was at the front of the march. And Silvia Rivera, who was involved in Stonewall, and especially after Stonewall, was a crucial figure, was very, very aware of the need for political visibility to challenge social structures. So that moment, 1970, you have all of these people celebrating, but also making political demands. People around the world, in the United States, in Europe, in Latin America, saw that as an inspiration. So they felt it was a good idea. It was a good idea to take advantage of that visibility, of that enthusiasm, to try to raise awareness and to bring about social change. Pride has been crucial in Puerto Rico because the Pride events, are really a moment of community cohesion and they are a moment of visibility, and they are a moment for political action. Since 1991, there are visible pride parades, well organized pride parades in Puerto Rico. The fact is that people started in the 1970s. There was the first pride, it was a caravan in cars. It was not that visible. Historians have written about it. Javier Laureano has an amazing book called San Juan Gay. It's in Spanish, but he has a whole chapter about the impact of the Pride Parade in Puerto Rico. So for me, I feel that pride parades in Puerto Rico have been crucial. Pride parades have been crucial for me. I live in the United States. I travel constantly back and forth between Puerto Rico and the US. So I have always tried to attend the pride parades or pride events where I live, whether it is in Ann Arbor, in New York City, in Columbus, Ohio, in Boston, Massachusetts, or when I travel, because there's no better way, there's no more fun way to learn about a community than by participating in their pride parade, whether that is in Chicago, in Sao Paulo, or in Lima, Peru.